Chapitre 11 dans Max Payne. Alors après avoir semble-t-il être désavoué par notre ami Passos, petit flashback au niveau du canal du Panama pour mieux comprendre ce qui se passe réellement pour notre ami Max Payne.
I didn't know what to say. I had been so loaded in Panama, I could scarcely remember my own name. I know things had got real heavy.
Crème solaire, margaritas, Avaris.
Panama had been my second job with Passos.
Hey, Max! Max! Come on!
The first had been easy. Money for banging waitresses at some fancy wedding in the Caribbean. This seemed like another easy gig. It was the middle of the day, and like any self-respecting idiot, I was half cut.
No, son, nothing like doing some good blows, some good friends on a boat. Daphne! Come here, I love this one.
Marcello, you're going to be the death of me! Alfredo Borchardt!
Sure beats New Jersey, huh, Max?
Some ways.
Hey, come on, it's awesome!
Yeah. Everybody's drunk and tanned and listening to house music. Most of them have plastic surgery and they're all doing blow. I guess it is kind of like Jersey, huh?
That's very funny, Max. Hey, Saúde!
Oh. I gotta quit drinking so much. I'll give myself serious liver damage.
Yeah, big deal. You can always get a new one. Relax.
I hope you're not drinking on the job, gentlemen. Kidding, I hope you are.
Oh putain, avec la coke
I don't have enough
juste
to
à
share.
côté.
I'm kidding again! Oh, Mikey, even though we just met, I feel like we are good friends, you know? I feel like safe with you guys. Know that, like real safe.
That's great.
Yeah, and I love New York. The East Hamptons, do you know it?
Not really. I spent my honeymoon in Montauk.
Oh, where's that?
It's just down the road.
Whatever. Last time I was there, I got so wasted, I nearly shit myself.
Non.
I didn't know you were married.
Yeah, well, my wife passed away.
Good. No, not good. Bad. Real bad. But good because now I can get you laid a lot. It is great to be single, hey? I love a woman. She's with another and she doesn't want to know it. Fuck her. I mean, could you believe that shit?
Okay.
Terrible.
Excuse me, I'm going to go to speak to Felipe. Felipe! You crazy crackhead, lay off the yayo, eh? Passos, walk with me.
Yeah.
What's the deal with this guy, eh? He's kind of stuck up.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, sure, tá bom, but have him smile a bit more, you know? Cause life is good! Where's the truck?
He's coming. Hey, soon.
Passos. I gotta go lay down.
Okay.
On en tient une bonne couche. Hein. h Oh, personne au VRL.
¡Encontré a uno de ellos!
Putain, il y a du monde au fond là-haut.
¡Adelante! ¡Adelante!
Je suis trop loin.
¡Estoy dañado! ¡Oye! ¡Un poco de cobertura!
Le reste. Alors. Je l'ai ralenti. C'est que c'était le dernier.
The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit.
Nostalgique. J'ai pas fait gaffe aux traces de sang quand on marche sur les cadavres. Ah voilà.
Booze, coke, pills. You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel.
Putain, je suis en train de foutre des traces de...
This was where Marcelo was supposed to be sleeping. He'd barely come down to this deck.
Les préservatifs. Putain, il y en a. Ça dit ça, Max Payne. Walton's Bar. Boken. Bien.
I had a way of making any space my own. I had to save some valuables.
Comme par un peu mon coup, il y a des plans. C'est-à-dire que ici, j'ai pas dû y
The
aller.
room belonged to Passos, my partner in crime. Or maybe someone else's.
Une guitare. Ouais, je crois qu'on a fait le tour. Par là, on peut passer.
The radio. Maybe I could send out an SOS.
Ici, là.
Disparos en la cubierta inferior. Vete a ver qué pasa. Asegúrate de que los burros no derrochen municiones con los tripulantes. Todos los demás siguen buscando
Bon,
más.
bordel en plein d'autres.
It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour. The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
Et merde.
¡Está ahí!
Petit dernier. Waouh.
The fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference.
Le deuxième.
There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed. So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed.
¡Gringo de mierda! ¡Te vas a morir, la chimba!
¡Lo mando a la tumba! ¡Prepárese para morir, gringo!
Oula.
It was a different scene than the one I'd stumbled away from. Where was everyone? I still didn't know what the hell happened.
C'est plus la même ambiance. Hein.
I didn't like to think what was behind the door. They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
Pistolet mitrailleur
The
de
guys
Caldera,
up
j'avais pas
ahead
fait
weren't
gaffe.
dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks.
¡Todos al suelo! ¡No te preocupes! ¡Te estoy apuntando!
Bien, super.
¡Viejo de
Et s'il y avait un truc là. Voilà la petite salle de cinéma. Ah ah. Ils ont fait examiner mais il s'est rien passé. C'est rare. Il faut regarder dans les salles de vin s'il y a des vins belgiques. Sauf parce qu'à un moment donné j'ai bien recroisé du monde. C'est la fille que Marcelo draguait tout à l'heure. Oh. Non, c'est moi qui en marchant et...
I had to save some valuables.
¡Hijo de puta! ¡Aquí no hay nada!
Ah, quelqu'un là.
¡Miguel! ¡Vení para acá!
L'art de gâcher toutes les balles que j'ai. Ah, c'est allumé. Ah, il a rien dit. Il est chaud.
There was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for?
Putain merde. Vous voyez pas avec la vitre. Enfin, il y en a d'autres en plus. Ouais, le petit arbre est en train d'arriver. Plein la tête. Ah, joli celui-là. Il leur fait la moustache.
I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out.
Alors qu'on profite un peu de la vue là. Donc, le bateau est dans le canal. Bâtiment autour. Ah, c'est là où on avait la petite scène de fiesta. Plutôt pour essayer de récupérer un maximum de boulettes. On a refait la déco. Là c'est là où on était en train de boire un coup et où il y avait le rail de coke. On a de la coke partout.
The pirates wouldn't get everything.
Comité d'accueil. Le dernier. On n'a toujours pas récupéré d'armes automatiques digne de ce nom, fusil à pompe.
The boat was well appointed.
¡Anda, anda! ¡Está abierto!
Si on a... Merde. D'accord, il était à l'étage au-dessus. Ça s'attendait pas là. Merde, bon. Ah putain, je les avais pas vus. On va tirer dans les pattes.
¿Qué te pasa?
Je crois qu'il l'avait pris dans la tête. Yes. Je me souviens que c'était la merde, hein, le Panama avec le bateau. Attention. Chercher le coffre.
Daphne's ship was always stocked.
Merde, c'est pas ce que je voulais faire.
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the boat. I spotted Passos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad.
Hey, Passos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about, what's her name? Daphne.
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Ils sont en train de
Yeah,
se
okay,
barrer, les
let's go.
enfoirés.
See, I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here.
Didn't realize you knew your way around here. They were using that building to get across the canal.
¡Muévanse, muévanse! ¡Está ahí! ¡Ándale! ¡Mierda!
Come on! We're gonna get her, let's get her! They're on the top floor!
Come on!
Il est précis. Hein. Oh là 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 là, il en arrive à me chier. Putain, je tiens, il en revient.
There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
On progresse. Difficilement, mais on progresse. On n'en est pas notre première victime au fusil à pompe, on dirait.
I don't know what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been a cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
¡Coño de su madre!
On est tous faits.
¡Vas a morir aquí, gringo!
My own private welcoming party. That looked like the way up, but it was locked. I had to find a switch. I needed something to help me adjust to being back on land.
Il y a pas de monde, hein.
¡Adelante, maricas! ¡No sean
Un autre,
cobardes!
un autre.
¡Para morir, gringo! ¡Para cagarse de
Je sens qu'on va refaire un peu la déco là.
¡Ahora la muerte, cabrón! ¡Que estoy bien!
Le reste aussi. Yuck.
¡Estás muerto, hijo de puta!
That would have to wait. I had more pressing concerns.
Ah, rien à faire.
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late.
Trace de sang mur à droite. Partout au sol. Waouh.
Jesus Christ.
Donc tous étaient massacrés. Exécutés.
Fuck, man. This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. For this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. He failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. Probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.